What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. We're going to do a couples Q&A today. We've only done one sit down video together since we've been in a relationship, which is just ridiculous.
Terrible form.
It's really bad form, and all we do is chat and laugh, so like, why not record it? I put up a questions box on my story. If I'm honest, it was a few weeks back at this stage. I'm glad that I screenshotted some because life has been busy.
We've been busy.
We have been very busy, but we're finally getting around to it. And I did get some juicy questions, and we're going to answer all of them today.
Oh, wait.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at the questions.
No,
They're
no.
meant to be a surprise. First question is, do you have different love languages? What are the love languages again?
Touch.
Words of affirmation.
I was going to say touch, smell, taste. This is a you answer. Like, I have no...
Wait, no.
Touch.
There's...
Affection.
No, physical touch, not just touch. Physical touch, words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Gift giving. Acts of service.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Is that it? What is it? Will I look them up?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Words of quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say our love languages differ slightly.
Yeah.
What would you say yours are?
Mine, acts of service.
You think? No, like what?
Right, okay.
Not what you provide, what you like to receive.
What I like to receive.
What do you like to receive off
Physical
me?
touch.
Why are you looking at the camera like that?
Yeah, I'd say words of affirmation and physical touch would be probably me. I like to make myself useful, and I like to receive just like a, bit of a love. Not a fucking good boy. No, just a bit of love and a bit of appreciation from it, whether that comes in physical touch or words of affirmation at the same time. That's usually what you would do. If I do something, you'd come over, you give me a hug, you say thank you, I love that.
And those are your favourite things, so physical touch and words of affirmation. Mine is definitely physical touch as well. And I would say quality time. I just like spending time together. I don't really need much words of affirmation. Obviously it's nice. All the love languages are nice. I obviously like receiving gifts as well. I like all of them, but I would say my top ones would be physical touch and quality time. Like, my favourite thing is just being on the couch together. How often is a normal amount of times to argue with each other? Will I take this one?
Go for it, yeah.
I think there is no normal amount of times to argue. I feel like every couple varies with how much they argue. I would say if you're arguing every day, then there's definitely an issue. We definitely have had arguments in the past, but like, I can't actually remember the last time we've had a full-blown argument.
No.
But there are relationships out there where people argue every single day, and I feel like that shouldn't be normalised. It should be like adding to each other's lives and not making life harder.
If people are arguing all of the time, there may be a deeper issue that's not being spoken about or resolved, which is causing a lot of bickering with everyday life tasks that causes like lots of smaller arguments that can stack up.
Yeah, and when you don't communicate as well. Usually there is like a bigger problem, and that's why all the little ones come up. So a normal amount, I don't know if you could say there's a normal amount. Every relationship will differ, but I think if you get to a point where the arguing is taking over the good times, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Did your relationship get better or worse since moving in together? I'm with my boyfriend for 8 months and want to move in, but worried it's too soon and might ruin things.
Around that sort of time that we moved in together,
Yeah.
wasn't it? About 8 months?
We were 6 months.
6 months, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's better, to be honest. Like, I didn't enjoy being away from you, long distance. You didn't enjoy being away from me either, so definitely better.
I think for us as well, obviously we were living in different countries, so I think when it comes to moving in together, if you're already living in the same city, it's different. It's not as necessary, whereas for us, I did not handle long distance.
Yeah.
I handled it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like being apart.
I definitely think getting past what's that honeymoon phase before you make those big decisions is probably quite important, because it might seem amazing, but then things kind of settle down and people's real traits kind of evolve, don't they, really? So yeah, I think waiting until the honeymoon phase is kind of over and if things are still as amazing, then yeah, go for it.
I would say 8 months. Like she said, they're together 8 months. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I know some people that wait years, or some people that wait until marriage to move in. I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer. Again, it depends on the couple, but yeah, I would say definitely get through the honeymoon phase first. Set some ground rules when you move in together when it comes to like chores and bills and payments and stuff like that, because it will just avoid a lot of arguments if you know exactly what you're getting into. make no assumptions when it comes to moving in together. You know, I feel like we're very clear since the start on like what's expected of each other.
Yeah, definitely.
And that definitely helps. Yeah, I don't think it'll ruin things at all. If anything, like it will make your relationship better if you're meant to be together, because you have much more quality time together.
Just keep communication good.
Yeah. Are you type A or type B?
What's that?
Okay, I think type A is like really organised, very clean, really like ambitious.
Okay.
And then type B is more relaxed, kind of messy, kind of like easygoing. I would say I'm a mixture of both.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Is that like possible?
I'd say it depends on the scenario, doesn't it really? Because like our environment, I would be type A.
And I would be more towards type B, but I think I'm really trying to get towards type A. I can operate in like organised chaos when it comes to my surroundings, and I can like work with 1,000 tabs open on my laptop, whereas Alex can't do that. Like he has to have things like his desk is like the pen is perfect, the notepad. If I move the notepad like this, he will notice. Like whereas for me, my stuff is scattered all over the place, but like I know exactly where everything is. So that way I'm definitely type B and you'd be type A. But then like when it comes to organising things like, I don't know, appointments, flights, anything that needs organising and planning, holidays and stuff, like that's me, and you wouldn't be as organised in that aspect. So
I booked my flight on the way to the airport.
And like when it comes to like forgetting stuff, you are kind of forgetful sometimes. Like you're kind of forgetful. Unless I remind you, I feel sometimes you do forget things.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't. I'm like, I'm stressed.
Note everything down in that organised chaos note folder.
Oh my god, my notes. If anyone saw my notes tab on my phone,
they'd be like, get broccoli, check-ins, buy fridge, you know, like loads of different things.
Yeah. Whereas your notes, then he has folders.
Oh yeah, everything's organised in folders and stuff like that.
What are we? Is there like a type C? Because we're not A or B. Like I'm definitely a combination.
We're a bit of a mixture, I'd say. Bit of a mixture, but there's different scenarios in which we would probably lean more towards left or the right.
Not left or right.
There's
no, we're not getting political here. We're A or B. What's your favourite memory / favourite date that you had since you met?
I've got one that comes to my mind every time, I'd say, when I think about that. Would be, I can't remember the name of the particular restaurant, but we're in like a kind of hotel resort area that we weren't actually staying in, but it was in Bali. And it was by the ocean, the sun was setting, but that was gorgeous.
That was a nice date.
It
was just right after having Bali, Betty. That was when we resurrected. We literally came out of that hellhole of a room. I wouldn't mind, we were staying in a 5-star hotel, it was stunning, but we were both really sick, and that was our first date after being sick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Just
beautiful.
You know, like all of the timing of everything, the sun was beautiful, it wasn't cold, there was no breeze, it was just beautiful.
I think the one that comes to mind for me right now is when we went to Paris with Pablo. Remember that? It was like a whole day. I don't know if I could call it like just a date, because it was a whole day out, but we went to like the Eiffel Tower and we brought Pabs in. He wore a little beret. Yeah. Oh my god, those pictures. I'm going to insert the picture here. He was just so cute. And then that night we came back to the hotel room and we had like a view of the Eiffel Tower, and Pablo was like tucked in the duvet. Oh my god, I can't. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
He had his own little pillow. It was a dog friendly hotel. And the three of us just got into the bed, and he's like in between us watching telly with a cup of tea, and we watched Netflix, and the Eiffel Tower was like flickering outside the window. It was just like, it's one of those memories that is so vivid. I remember being really present that day as well. Do you have any embarrassing stories from when you first started seeing each other?
Well, yeah.
Of me or you?
Me, yeah.
I can think of one of you as well.
I'm scared now, eh? Go.
So this was like one of our first dates. A few weeks after we first met in Dubai, we went to London. And we were
Where's this going?
We went to London. No, bear in mind now, guys, we had just met. Like, this was maybe our 3rd or 4th date. And we were in the hotel room and like we were trying on different outfits. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
And I was like, oh, give me like a little catwalk. So he walked away and farted.
Let off a ripper.
He let off an absolute ripper. And then he tried to play it off and just walk back. And I don't think I brought it up on the night. Like,
probably not.
But you were trying to play it off. You were like, yeah, I'm going to walk down here and show her like my outfit. And he just like turned and then came back. and acted natural. I was like, I can't believe I just met this guy, like he just farted in this like really small room and I'm trapped here with him. Well, Alex can't think of anything embarrassing, so that's a huge win for me.
I just said about 8 different things, but she's going to cut them all out.
No, he actually didn't say anything. He said he can't think of any, and I'm going to leave it in. Do you know each other's phone passwords, and do you ever use each other's phones?
Yeah, hers is... Yeah, we do. We know each other's phone passwords and use each other's phones, absolutely.
In the car mainly, I feel like that's probably how we got each other's passwords, being like, what's your code there, I want to put on a song, or what's your code, I want to go on the maps. I don't ever remember us having it like a sit down discussion being like, let's share passwords.
No, I think that you should have no issue with your partner sharing your phone password.
Yeah, I feel like when you see people that are really paranoid around their partner having their phone, it's a bit of a red flag. Like, some people argue that they don't want to give their partner their password or their passcode. We don't have each other's passwords. I only have the code to your phone if I want to use it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have like the passwords to his accounts. But
I
think
I have a book with all of that in.
I know, I genuinely don't care enough to have a look at it. Unless I was really needed it and wanted to rob his bank or something. The argument that comes up for people is they don't want their partners having the passcode because they might be having conversations with their friends and have like information about their friends that they don't want their partners to see.
Okay.
And I kind of understand that.
Yeah, fair.
But like, I trust you enough to not like want to go on to my conversation with Victoria or Gemma. Like, I feel like you wouldn't do that anyway. But if you feel like your partner would, then I can definitely understand why some people wouldn't. But like, again, it kind of depends on what type of person you're with. Like, if you're with someone that's going to snoop through your phone,
I wouldn't even care to know what you're talking about. Even if you were chatting about me, I'm like, yeah.
he knows what I say about him anyway.
She says
I
it
say
out
it to
loud.
him first, and then I'll read him to the girls afterwards. What's one pet peeve you have for each other?
Caroline loses everything. Actually, you know what it is, right? Yeah, I, as we've mentioned before, have like organisation with things and places for stuff. I'm a big believer in that things should have places. For example, like a wallet, keys, these sort of things. So like, you know, when you're running around and you're busy, you've got to go somewhere, you know, oh, my wallet's always there, my keys are always there, whatever else. You're funny with that sort of stuff. Keys, when she comes in the door, wallet, that way. Yeah.
I don't have places for things really.
No, your most asked question to me is, do you know where?
And it's always like, where's my purse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've undiagnosed ADHD. I always say this. I don't even want to diagnose this, like, but I know I have. If you look up all the kind of traits, like I have them. I have a lot of them, and that's one thing. Like I can't remember where I put things.
Yeah. It's not that bad of a thing, really, but it's always one of the things. Like she'll be in a rush going somewhere,
and I lose my mind.
And you lose your mind. It's all stress. I'm like, if you just put it in the same place, we wouldn't have it. Yeah.
Okay, so Alex does this thing, right, where he would annoy me. He'd do something to annoy me, and I'm like, can you stop doing that? You're really annoying me. And then do you know what he says? No, I'm not. As if you don't get to say that.
That's a wind up. I'm just winding
No, you
up.
you've been dead serious for years. Anytime I tell him, stop doing that, you're really annoying me, he's like, no, I'm not.
It's not annoying.
And then he just like...
That's a wind up. Like.
It's not. You've been dead serious telling me that.
Oh, man.
And then one day I called you up on it. I was like, you can't tell me if you're annoying me or not. Like, that's my feelings.
I'm not
and then you were like, that's what he does?
I'm not annoying you though.
I ask him, stop annoying me. You're annoying me. I'm not annoying you. You don't get to decide that. So that's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
I lose things and you deny my emotions.
Oh, Jesus.
Who gets more jealous and how do you deal with jealousy? I would say neither of us are very jealous.
No.
Which is actually really nice. Like, we've never really had any arguments around jealousy because we're both quite chill that way. I'm going to beep out the names, but I do remember one time where I wouldn't say I was jealous, but I was like, hello, like I'm right here. And it was at... And this girl was like sitting across from us on a round table and she just stared at you for the whole dinner and for all the speeches, and like I was looking at her and she was just looking at you, and I was like, I have a fork in my hand, you know, and I'm not afraid to use it. And I feel like, I don't know if that was jealousy, like would you call that jealousy? I wasn't like jealous of her looking, but I just felt like really disrespected that she didn't make any effort with me at all, and she was just like, girls will know, the girls that are watching, you know, when like you're giving someone the eyes, like that's what was going on.
I think we've just kind of defined it there though, really, haven't we? Like, we're not jealous, but we don't like being disrespected.
Exactly. And I feel like if she was friendly to me, or like, I obviously don't mind people having a glance, but like it was for a solid like hour and a half of her just staring at Alex, and I was like, I'm actually not going to say what I'm going to do.
I can't imagine it being a very good view. I'd just be like,
she was having a good look, and he was looking so good as well. You were in like,
Thanks.
you were in a suit, like you were looking really good.
I had hair then.
But I don't know, maybe I was jealous that day. I was feeling a little bit possessive, you know, and disrespected.
Good, it's attractive. I quite like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it if it got messy though, imagine. I wasn't drinking that day, so I was fine, you know. I was blood sober, so that's probably why I noticed it.
Vigilant.
Usually at weddings, like, people are drunk, so maybe she was just a bit drunk and didn't know. Do you share jobs at home? My partner does nothing to help at home, and it makes me resent him. He doesn't know how to clean.
Know how to clean?
She's saying man.
Yeah.
Do you mean you don't know how to clean? Oh my God, do you know what that's called? Weaponized incompetence. And I'm not saying all men. I'm just going to say that some men have this, where they like do jobs really badly so that they're not asked to do it again.
Oh, really?
Do you know, where they like clean the dishes and like just leave half the stuff on the plate so that next time their wife would be, or their partner would be like, I'll just do it myself.
Oh,
Do you ever hear that?
No.
That's weaponized incompetence.
Oh, really? I would never be able to do that. Like, the OCD of me wouldn't be able to cope with that.
Yeah, you're very clean. And
Yeah.
what was the question? I have to forget what she asked. Do we share jobs?
Share.
Yeah, and she's saying she basically resents him. We share jobs, like,
Yeah.
I would say pretty much down the middle. And I love that. I love that, to be honest. Like, Alex is well able to clean, and he never complains if I ask him for help. A lot of times I don't even need to ask, which is such a blessing, because I know a lot of people aren't that lucky. Everything is pretty much, I would say, 50-50 around the house.
So for an example, like, you'd load the washing, and
Yeah.
I would like unload it and put it on the rack and whatever else. Cooking wise, like, I'd help you prep. You do, you know, there's different things like that.
I'd cook
Cleaning
the
up.
dinner and you'd like clean it up
Yeah,
afterwards. Or I'd like load the dishwasher and he'd unload it. Like, the only thing, driving, like, Alex does all the driving. I hate
That's
driving.
not a chore.
That's true.
I love that.
That's not a chore. Let's keep it within the house. So, well, yeah, within the house, we do share everything, and I love that. We both work from home, so it's not like one person's home all day and one person's out. Like, we share everything. But I could definitely understand how resentment could be built up if you're doing everything and you're both working full time, and like your partner isn't helping with anything. That would drive me insane, I'd say. So I can understand where the resentment is building up, but
Communication girl. Tell him.
yeah, you're going to have to set some boundaries, especially in your living space, like, because things build up there, and all of a sudden, like, I can see how people end up like hating their partners.
Yeah.
Because small things built up over time are actually something huge to keep people up at night. A lot of times people have an absolute explosion and they're like, oh my God, you're this mad over some dishes, but it's not. It's like dishes over 12 months.
Yeah.
Did you ever go through a phase where things felt too routine between you? Going through this with my boyfriend of 3 years.
I don't think so. Too routine? No.
Like, too much of the same stuff every week.
No, you keep it very...
I plan a lot of things. Yeah, I think, like, it does happen though, like, and especially when you move in, people can just fall into routines, and all the like special date nights become less, and you can just start to feel like less special. I feel like that might be what she's feeling, that it's just too much of the same stuff.
There would be beauty in some form of routine though, because that would be like a scheduled date night, which is sort of a routine in itself, isn't it? Depends on whether that routine is just dull and boring and not exciting and it used to be.
Yeah.
That's where like come in if things have like kind of fell off a cliff a bit, and it's just like, right, well, she's my girlfriend now, and I'm just going to sit back and do nothing and whatever else. Like, I think it still has to be kind of upkeep that kind of standard in a sense that you set in that honeymoon phase. That's what I was talking about before. You have to upkeep some sort of standard and make things enjoyable and keep things exciting and experience new things together, because
it get boring otherwise. And do you know what it is, Al? Being unpredictable. Life is so boring when it's really predictable. It's so much better for our brains anyway as individuals. I feel like I've heard this recently as well. There was like a study done that shows when you do the same thing all the time, it's obviously great, like especially as a fitness coach, right? I love when my clients are consistent and they're getting their meals in and they're doing their workouts. But it's actually really bad for your brain to do the same thing every single day and have no change in your routine at all, because you don't have to learn new things, you don't have to like stretch your brain.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the same thing in a relationship. Like, it's good to have certain routines, but have some unpredictability, you know? Be spontaneous every now and again. My legs!
Now, my posture this entire video is going to
Oh
be
my God, my
absolutely
legs.
tragic because this sofa's so deep we can't reach the back of it and like sit up.
Should we just sit like this?
So
for
I'm
the
going to be
rest of
sitting
it?
like hunchback the whole time. Interlude.
My hips are sore and everything. Like, are we aging?
Interlude stretch. I'm 31. What do you mean, are we aging?
I'm 27. I shouldn't feel this bad. It's because I ran and I did legs and then I did another run because I pushed all my runs at the end of last week because it was so cold. And now look the state of me. And I have another run tomorrow and I can't even cross my legs comfortably. Ow. So what do you want to say to the 2 routine thing?
You like planning spontaneous things and obviously keeps things fresh and exciting and stuff like that. I'm a bit more of a routine based kind of person, 100%. I think, but there is beauty in routine, but also needs to be the spontaneous things in and around, and they could be a part of your routine. Like every Friday, you do something spontaneous. You know, like that could be.
Try a new restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a new arts and crafts
Home
thing
cook something together. Like try some, like just random things.
It doesn't
like,
have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be going to new countries. As
Yeah.
you said, like just trying new foods together and doing new activities. Do some foot golf. We did some foot golf. Do some axe throwing, like
my
anything.
hamstrings were a bit after that.
After the foot golf.
Yeah.
No wonder you were eating it.
Just one hamstring.
So fair. I think that's all the questions, guys. I don't know how long we've been recording. I can't see.
2 hours later.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, to be honest. I feel like I really waffled today.
It's good to sit down and have a good chat.
I talk a lot. I really do. I just can't shut up sometimes. And I'm hyper aware of it myself. I just can't shut up. But maybe that's why I have this channel.
That's why you have a YouTube channel.
I should waffle more. You know what? I should turn on this camera and waffle more often because I feel great. I feel like I just had a therapy session.
That would be a good name for a podcast. Waffle with me.
Waffling on.
Waffling on.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm just gonna scooch him right here.
Pablo had an accident this morning.
Oh my sweet boy, guys. Pablo broke a nail. He didn't just break it, he lost a whole nail.
Yeah.
So we were out on a walk and we were throwing his ball and he was having so much fun. We came home and I saw a little bit of blood on the floor and his nail was gone. His whole nail. So he's been to the vet. We don't know where it's gone. He must have just caught it on something when we were out.
Yeah, it hasn't snapped. It's like fully came out from the root. So it looks painful, but he hasn't actually been too bothered by it. But
And the vet told us that he drew a diagram for us and he showed that a dog's nail goes into their bone. So like ours sit on top, obviously not my acrylic nails, our human nails sit on top, whereas dogs' nails, they actually go into the bone. So he gave him antibiotics just to prevent infection. So he's feeling a little bit sorry for himself. Are you feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, my sweet boy?
it's nearly time for your dinner.
Yeah, will we make you dinner, Pabs? Okay guys, we're going to wrap up the video there. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this, just sit down chatty ones, then please let me know because I actually really do enjoy recording these absolute rants. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one.